Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about a company that's completely rethinking how we get back the stuff we absolutely cannot afford to lose. And here's the kicker. Their solution isn't about some new complicated gadget. Nope, it's about unlocking something we all have, our basic willingness to help each other out.
Okay, let's start with a feeling I bet every single one of us knows. That jolt of pure panic when you reach for your phone, your wallet, your keys, and your hand just finds empty air. You know that feeling, right? That cold drop deep in your stomach.
Yep, we've all been there. The frantic pocket padding, the rising panic. It feels like such a personal, isolated moment of stress, right? But what if I told you that what you're feeling is actually just one tiny part of a massive, and I mean shockingly expensive, global problem? Get ready for this. $30 billion. That's how much Americans lost in mobile phones in just one single year. $30 billion. And trust me, it is so not just about our phones. I mean, just look at the sheer scale of this madness. We're talking 12,000 laptops a week just vanishing from U.S. airports. Airlines, they mishandle almost 22 million bags every year. And hotels, a mind-boggling 46 million items get left behind annually. The rate at which our essential stuff goes missing it's just incredible.
And behind every single one of those giant numbers, there's a person. A real story of stress, of massive disruption, of just feeling completely helpless. So in the super connected world we live in, what are the actual solutions? What are we doing about it?
Well, the obvious answer, right? High-tech Bluetooth trackers. And hey, they're a great idea, in theory. But when you get down to it, they have some pretty serious drawbacks. Their batteries can die at the worst possible moment. They kind of force you into using their specific apps. It gets expensive if you have a lot of stuff to track. And maybe most importantly, they bring up some really big privacy questions.
And this user really hits the nail on the head. The potential for misuse with these constant location tracking devices, it's a huge deal. But you know what? Beyond the privacy issue, there's an even more fundamental flaw in how we think about getting our lost stuff back.
Okay, this right here. This is the absolute heart of the problem. It's not really about tracking. The tech can tell you where your item is, sure, but it can't solve the real issue, which is, how does the person who finds your stuff actually get it back to you?
Just look at this. This is data from Transport for London's Lost and Found. In 1 year, they only managed to return about a quarter of everything they found. And the other 75%? What happened to all that stuff? Well, the reason they couldn't return it was simple. They had no idea who the owner was. They just had no way to get in touch.
And this quote, man, it just perfectly captures the finder's dilemma, doesn't it? Most of us, we want to do the right thing. We find something, we want to return it. But so often, the technology and the official processes, they actually make it impossible. And this very specific frustration, that's the exact problem that Pinit and its partner, ReboundTAG, were created to solve.
So their whole approach is it's fundamentally different. It's not about tracking devices. It's about connecting people. It's about building a super simple, secure bridge that lets a complete stranger easily help you get your item back. All right, let's really break down the differences here because they're huge. With Pinit, first off, no batteries, so nothing's going to die on you. Second, a finder doesn't need some special app. They just need a phone with an internet connection. It works with all, and I mean all, 2,800 plus airport baggage systems around the world. And this part is absolutely critical. It gives you real privacy because it's not constantly tracking your location.
And the whole process is designed to be ridiculously easy. For you, the owner, you just stick the tag on something and register it online. Seriously, that takes less than a minute. And for the person who finds it, they just scan the QR code with their phone's camera or tap it with NFC. That's it. No special app needed. A private alert is then sent straight to you with a GPS map showing where your item was scanned, all while keeping everyone's personal info completely anonymous and secure.
Okay, so the solution itself is really smart, really simple. But let's be real, it's a crowded market. So how do you go from a great idea to a household name? How do you cut through all that noise? Well, instead of just throwing money at online ads and fighting for clicks, their playbook is to go where the trust and passion already exist.
Pinit is teaming up with brands that millions, and I mean millions, of people already know and love. Some of the biggest names in global sports.
And they're becoming the official luggage tag and official lost property partner for some seriously huge names. We're talking about Arsenal FC in the Premier League, the global Ironman Triathlon Series, NBA teams like the Miami Heat and LA Clippers, even major universities. Just this one strategy alone puts their product right in front of a combined audience of over 200 million fans. That's huge.
So you see, the sports playbook, that's just the launch pad. The goal is to first make a huge dent in the sports and travel markets. Then, they'll use that momentum to become the market leader in the US. And from there, Phase 3 is full-on global expansion and brand saturation.
But you know, the company's ambition is about so much more than just selling tags. The product is really just a tool for a much bigger idea, and it's all captured in their tagline, "Your friend in found."
And this quote, this really gets to the soul of their mission. It's not about the tech. It's not about the microchip or the QR code. It's about what that technology enables. It's about giving you peace of mind by activating the power of human kindness that already exists all over the world.
And this belief in our basic goodness, it's not just some feel-good, wishful thinking. It's actually backed by data. There was this fascinating study that found when people discovered a lost wallet, a wallet with cash in it, 72% of them, nearly 3 out of 4 people, tried to return it. We want to help.
And that's the key takeaway right there. The most powerful network for finding things, it isn't technology, it's humanity. Pinit just uses tech as the catalyst. It provides that one crucial, missing link that all the other systems, from Apple's network all the way to London's official Lost and Found, they just don't have.
So it really leaves you with this one big thought, doesn't it? In a world that is obsessed with building the next complicated piece of tracking tech, what if the most powerful, most effective, most widespread network for finding lost things has been here all along? What if it's just us?